is one of three Polish symbols. There are two colors on it, red and white. White is above and red at the bottom. White symbolizes purity and red blood shed in the fight for homeland, for our independence. Hymn. The first Polish hymn was the Bogorodzica. The next hymn is Mazurek Dąbrowskiego. It was created in 1797 and from 1927 it is officially a Polish hymn. The text was written by Józef Wybicki. Mazurek Dąbrowskiego was created to support the legionaries in the spirit of battle. Christianity has been in Poland since 9066. It was started by Mieszko I. It allowed him to join to the political game in Christian Europe. Mieszko I decided to Christian for political rather than spiritual reasons. There are 90% of Catholics in Poland. The most important holidays are Christmas and Easter. Poles decorate the Christmas tree and houses. People prepare Christmas supper. It consists of 12 dishes. They sing carols and there is special Holy Mass at midnight on 25 December. Next important holiday is Easter. During it we celebrate resurrection of Christ. This is very important celebrations for Christians. Moreover, Poles also bless food for Easter breakfast. The most valuable place which is connected with the second very important Christian person is Madonna. Her painting is shown in Jasna Góra in Częstochowa. Tadeusz Kościuszko was born on 4th February 1746 in Mereczowszczyzna and he died on 5th October 1817 in Solur in Switzerland. He was military activist, engineer and fortifications maker. He participated in the War of USA Independence. At 24 March 1794 he filled oath and became the highest commander of National Armed Force and he was the leader of the Kościuszko uprising. Józef Piłsudski was born on December 1867 in Żółw, near Vilnius. He died on May 1935 in Warsaw. He grew up in a patriotic atmosphere. In the first day of Second World War, he made an unsuccessful attempt to start a national uprising in the area of Russian partition. From 1914 to 1917, he was the chief commander of the Polish military organization. Then he got arrested and imprisoned in the German fortress in Magdeburg, which strengthened his reputation as a fighter for Polish independence. He was released in early November 1918. Józef Piłsudski intended to commit suicide. Thoughts of suicide were caused by depression. Piłsudski's favorite dog was named Pies, what in Polish means dog. He also had a second dog named Dorek. Dog, according to the one of anecdotes, was supposed to frighten the famous poet Kazimiera Iłakówczówna, who was terrified by the barking of the marshal's pet.
Obywatele, dzisiejszy dzień jest dniem historycznym, niezapomnianym, triumfalnym. Jesteśmy wolni!
Maria Konopnicka was a famous writer. She wrote lyrics, poems, dramas, novels and dealt with journalism and literary criticism. Konopnicka cooperated with publishing houses, the National Press, social organizations of the free partitions and participated in a protest against a persecution of Polish children. She wrote Rota, a poem and a song. The works tell us that the Polish people must fight, they must save Poland. Mendel Gdański, novel. The story of a Jew. He is strongly connected with Poland. The main character hears a conversation about future persecution of Jews. Adam Mickiewicz was born on 24th December 1798. He died on 26th November 1855. He has been recognized by modern people as the greatest Polish poet. Mickiewicz's masterpieces works for Polish literature. They are important because as he influenced on language, imagination, he inspired many poets. The greatest works are Dziady, which clearly shows folk image of morality, and Pan Tadeusz, which is his last, the most popular work. A place worth visiting is the castle in Pieskowa Skała, a flat in the Ojcowski National Park, next to the Maczuga Herkulesa. This is one of the most valuable Renaissance architectural monuments in Poland. This castle was built by Kazimierz Wielki in the 4th century as an element of defense chain of the eagle's nests. Later, he studied Piotr Szafraniec and Jan Zebrzydowski. It has been rebuilt and expanded many times. The name of this legend is similar to that of Dorota, saved her. The castle in Pieskowa Skała has been used in many Polish films. For example, in Stawka większej niż życie, Janosik or Ogniem i mieczem. Similar to that of Dorota, saved her whose dog Death. Wawel Castle is located in one of the most beautiful cities in Europe, in Krakow. Monument is the most famous castle in Poland. For many years there, the rulers ruled the state, and after moving the capital to Warsaw, Wawel became a place of coronation and the burial of kings. During the partitions, Wawel functioned in the minds of Poles as a symbol of the past power of the Polish state and the burial place of Poles who were very especially meritorious for their homeland. Zamość, the pearl of Renaissance, the pearl of the North. This city is also called as Polish Padwa. Zamość was fully founded by the great crown chancellor Jan Zamoyski. It is perfect city in terms of urbanization and architecture. It is really awesome place. Walk under the arcades or picnic by the lagoon is perfect idea for the weekend. Chochołowska Valley is the longest and the largest valley in Polish Tatry. It is situated in the south of Poland. It was also the favorite John Paul II holiday place. We recommend this place for active recreation with family, especially at spring, when there were so many crocuses. What do you know about Polish cuisine? Old Polish cuisine. The former Polish cuisine is famous for its unique taste. The oldest dishes were passed down from generation to generation. Many of them have survived to these days. The traditions, religions and holidays had a big impact on the cuisine. Famous Polish dishes. Bigos in the past. In the ancient Poland, without bigos no hunting could take place. It was cooked in a pot on a campfire. It was made of sauerkraut or sweet cabbage on chicken soup. Many types of meat were used. sausages were cooked together with cabbage, while roast from boar and rabbit were added at the end of cooking. Bigos nowadays. To make a bigos you need a sauerkraut, mushrooms and meat. First you have to cook cabbage and mushrooms, add spices and fry the meat. Later, put everything in one pot. You can also add dried plums to taste better. Bigos nowadays. To make a bigos you need a sauerkraut, mushrooms and meat. First you have to cook cabbage and mushrooms, add spices and fry the meat. Later, put everything in one pot. You can also add dried plums to taste better. Chicken soup in the past. The soup was originally created by cooking meat in water. This dish was called chicken soup, and this name survived to these days. Chicken soup nowadays. It is a soup prepared on meats and vegetables. It may contain beef. It is served with noodles or ribbons. On some farms, the chicken soup is served with homemade pasta. It is usually eaten on Sunday, and also it is prepared for unique parties, like First Communion.
Za Cukiernicę, za Katowice,
Za Łosia Zubra i za Łazice, za Chęt, za Wisły i za Kasprowy, za narodowy kotlet schabowy.
za to, że wiosną wciąż mnie zachwycasz, że jak nie upał, no to śnieżyca. Za to, że z tobą czuję się swojsko,
Ja tak po prostu kocham Cię.
kocham cię, kocham cię, kocham cię Polsko. Kocham cię, kocham cię, kocham cię Polsko. Za blask choinki i za kolędy,
Za wielkie czyny, za nasze błędy,
Za dziury w drogach, w rosole oka,
za Wawelskiego, rzecz jasna smoka.
za mecz na Wembley, za skok Małysza, mało ceźnego, skrupówek misia. Hej!
Za to, że z tobą czuję się swojsko. Ja tak po prostu kocham cię. Kocham cię, kocham cię, kocham cię Polsko. Kocham cię, kocham cię, kocham cię Polsko. Kocham cię, kocham cię, kocham cię Polsko. Kocham cię, kocham cię, kocham cię Polsko.
One of the rock on the upland Krakowsko-Częstochowska is called Elephant's Ass. In Wrocław, to 1998 there was the illegal production of banknotes. American experts, after analyzing it, recognized that they are better done than originals. In Wrocław, there are over 300 gnomes that are located in different places.